Another heartwarming story for the holiday season, but this one started with an awful ordeal for one Newfoundland family 65 years ago. As for how it ends, CBC's Krissy Holmes has that.
It was a long time ago, December 20th, 1951. Kip Malone was 12 years old and walking up Central Street in St. John's. He saw a house on fire, then an elderly woman screaming from the third floor.
Save the children, save the children. So I just ran over to that house and I opened the front door and there was a little girl in there. So I knew this is one I was supposed to save, so I grabbed her and I was going to go out with her. But no way, she was kicking and screaming, you're not going. She said, you got to get my sister.
The house was so smoky, the 5-year-old didn't even know where the 3-year-old was. So Kip ran into a random room, swept underneath the bed, and sure enough, he found the little girl. After he got them both out of the house, he went on home.
A lot of years I wondered what became of the two little girls.
Last month, he and his wife moved into their new home in Conception Bay South. A short time later, their new neighbor dropped over for a cup of tea. When they started talking, they realized they grew up one street away from each other. That's when Kip told Margaret Fowler his fire story about saving the two little girls.
She just looked at me and nearly fainted. She said, I'm the little girl.
It was a miracle as far as I'm concerned.
Margaret Fowler and her younger sister Barbara Earl didn't even know they were saved by Kip until this chance meeting.
So it was definitely, divine intervention, and God works in wonderful, wonderful ways.
Divine intervention, fate, or coincidence, whatever made this chance reunion happen, the sisters are thankful that all these years later, they finally met their hero. Krissy Holmes, CBC News, St. John's.